first thing first, what is Cisco ISE? Okay, we call them ISE. ISE. Basically, it means Identity Service Engine. That's the abbreviation of Cisco ISE. Okay, and Cisco, you already know, is a top 5 company, one of them, Cisco. It's been taken from San Francisco. This is a city in USA. So they take the last part and this become like a world best organization, one of them. So Cisco, this is Cisco product which they call them Identity Service Engine. So what is this Cisco Identity Service Engine? Basically, it's a huge product, to be honest, and most complicated product as well, related to security, and it's widely used as well. There is no big competitor of Cisco ISE, so that's why you will see most of the time and everywhere and every organization you're gonna face Cisco ISE, even though there is some other vendor, but this is the best one, to be honest. So basically, Cisco ISE is policy management, security policy platform, a centralized, where you can create security policy to push to your devices or users. And as you can use them as a next solution as well. We will discuss a bit later this one. So if I combine them, so basically Cisco ISE is provide two things, identity and context, because it's identity service engine. So what is identity? Identity we know, like your identity is your passport, your identity card, and all those details is your identity to prove yourself. This called identity. The same thing can do ISE as well. That's why it's called Identity Service Engine. Second thing is context. These two things Cisco ISE provide. So identity, I already told you, it means identity means user or devices, and it can be the combination of both. So identity is not only user group, it can be device and group of devices as well. This is called identity to prove yourself. Second thing is context. Context means what, where, when, and how. So Cisco ISE can provide you this feature as well. And I already explained you this before. Like in context means, suppose I log in through VPN, maybe a data center from my laptop. So it can be, the context can be like this. User was Ali. It means who log in to the network. Where he log in, it can be a data center, it can be anywhere, it can be a network, it can be server, it can be a DMZ, whatever. So where he log in, it means where. And what techniques I use, through cable, maybe through Wi-Fi, maybe through VPN. So this is called what. And then which time and when means, and what they use, because they are using profile to get your detail. Maybe you use Windows 7 system, Windows 8, maybe you use Windows 10, maybe you use Mac operating system, maybe you use mobile phone, whatever you use. So they will get those details as well, which we will discuss in detail, all these WO. So basically it provides two things, identity and context. Context is nothing but more information about the user or device. Which time he log in, where he log in, when he log in, and what he done and what he can do. All these things can be happen and can be managed through Cisco ISE. So it means Cisco ISE is single policy management device where you can manage wire or wireless, both. So it's not only for wire, you can control wireless as well through Cisco ISE. And you can use Cisco ISE for AAA purpose as well. AAA we will discuss in detail, and we will do lab related to this one. AAA means authentication, authorization, and accounting. It's like a management, device management. We discuss three plan: device management and management plan and data plan. So one of them is management plan. So you can use Cisco ISE for management plan. Who can log in and what user can do, and whatever they done, it will be recorded. So you can use Cisco ISE for this purpose as well. But it's require extra license for device administration. We will discuss licenses as well. And obviously you can use Cisco ISE for posturing. Posturing again we will do in detail, and also we will do many lab related to this one. So posture means to check, means health check. Like nowadays there is a corona. When you are going to any country, they will ask you, provide us, corona certificate, whatever. The same thing ISE can do. So whenever a host is login, either connect to your network through wire, through VPN, through wire, through wireless, whatever the procedure, when they try to connect to your network, they will check the health as per your policy. It can be latest service pack, it can be operating system update, it can be antivirus, it can be application, it can be anti-malware, it can be WannaCry, whatever you want. We will do 4-5 lab related to this one. As per your company policy, they will check. If something is missing, it's up to you. You want to allow, you want to put them in a specific VLAN, either you want to deny them. So this means Cisco ISE provide you health check as well. It's a good thing, like a doctor. And also profile is another feature of Cisco ISE. Profile is nothing but we can use for visibility. It's like in every country, like in UK, when you ask them how many are visitor in your country, they will tell you that much we have a visitor from this country. They have a full statistic of every country because they have a computerized system. How they know that how many Pakistani visitors are there? They will tell you exactly how many illegal are there, how many are on because they have a full statistic and full details. The same thing ISE can do for you using profile. To get the detail, again we will use this profile, and we will get the detail of different devices. Maybe it can be a Mac operating system, Windows 7, Windows XP, it can be Apple, it can be iPod, it can be whatever, it can be CCTV camera. So whatever, they can get the detail to provide you visibility. How many Windows 10 system are there in your network? And you can use profile for your policy as well. That if these are printer, put them in this VLAN. So profile can be used for your policy as well, and also for visibility, and also for reporting purpose. If somebody asks you how many printer in your organization, you can easily get this detail from Cisco ISE. So they can provide you profiling as well, and location, whatever. So this is called Cisco ISE. But Cisco ISE is not limited to only these things. It's a huge product, and you can use, we will use, after this I will show you use cases, then you will get the idea about Cisco ISE. So it can do guest access, profile, posture, MACsec, security group access, identity based firewall, and so many other things. I already told you about this one. So in broad perspective, I will say that who are you? Which method you use to log into the network? .1x, MAB authentication, AZ Connect, which technique you use, so they can tell you, are you healthy, which I told you. They will check. Whenever you try to enter the network, they will check the health. And as per your company and network policy. And then when you authenticate, per your authentication user, they will put you in a specific VLAN or maybe in a specific group, and they can impose on you different ACLs. So ISE can do this for you as well. Which level you have. If you have a device administration, quality of services, and so many things you can put, and you can use this Cisco ISE. Some of the feature is like a device administration. You can use Cisco ISE for device administration, which user can do, and what you can create different privileges level. Maybe for support, for network administrator, for help desk. So you can use Cisco ISE for this. All your network devices, maybe your Nexus switches, your normal Catalyst switches, maybe router, firewall. So you can control them using device administration. And it's nothing but from centralized location you can use Cisco ISE. Again, we will do in detail. I'm just giving you example. Then guest isolation. Again, ISE can help you in this regard as well. Guest totally isolated. Even inside the guest, you have so many other things. Maybe visitor, contractor, consultant, customer. You can create different portal as well. And they have some by default as well. Again, we will do in detail these. So this isolation can only be happened through Cisco ISE when you integrate your wireless LAN controller. And secure wireless. There will be, when you click, so it will show you want to connect to guest, either you want to connect to corporate, either you want to connect employees, whatever you created SSIDs. Again, it can be only happen through Cisco ISE. Then bring your own devices. Nowadays, you can take your devices like iPad, mobile phone, whatever, and you can connect to your network, your company network. So again, you can use Cisco ISE for this purpose. Again, we will do in detail. And I already tell you about asset visibility. You can easily find out about the devices through wireless. Either it can be connected through wireless, through wire, through VPN. It can be CCTV, it can be voice over IP phone, it can be Windows 7, Windows 8, whatever, Mac. All these things you can easily find out through Cisco ISE. Secure wire access. Wire you can use .1x. You can use RDS, MAB, web-based authentication, AZ Connect, through agent, through wire, through wireless. You can use many methods to connect to your network, and some of them is related to wire and some of them related to wireless. Segmentation. Normally we use in our network different subnets like 192.168.1.2.3.4 to segregate. We use VLAN to segregate our traffic, our subnets. But Cisco ISE can provide you these things dynamically. We call them dynamic access control. DACL. Also dynamic VLAN. You can segregate, and they have some their own protocol which we will do one lab related to this one. Security group tags. You can use these tags to segregate. As an easy method, you can do it easily rather than to use a different subnet. So this segmentation, Cisco ISE can do segmentation for you as well. You can use many methods. One of them like a security group tag, access control list, VLAN, dynamic VLAN. That will put you in the VLAN automatically. Normally in organization, some organization user are changing their location frequently. Normally project based company. One day you are sitting here, tomorrow you are sitting some other place within the company. So how you will tackle such type of thing? You can use segmentation. You will tell them, no, 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 don't connect here. This is VLAN 10. It's okay. Whenever he try to connect, they will identify the user and they will put them in the same VLAN which they belong to. How you can do this? Using Cisco ISE. Definitely, and we will discuss this one. I don't want to go in detail this one because it's confusion right now. Security group tags. Then I already told you posture and compliance to check the health of the device when they're trying to connect to the network. And definitely you can connect Cisco ISE to third party. There are many tools and devices when you connect, so you can see the thread and also you can see the vulnerability as well. But Cisco not provided this. Sorry, Cisco ISE. You have to integrate them to your thread vulnerability or whatever you are using. There are many third-party tools which you can integrate them. And Cisco ISE will provide you reporting and everything. So obviously Cisco ISE can do this for you as well. And also integration. A very good tool which we will cover in this course is PX Grid. And I believe we discussed them in FTD as well. Last lecture we said theoretically what is PX Grid. So this is also another feature of Cisco ISE where you can integrate Cisco ISE to third-party vendor, either any Cisco partner systems. It can be FTD, it can be what is called Cisco Umbrella, it can be, I forgot the name, WSA, ESA, and so many other security product. You can easily integrate them using PS Grid. It's like a certificate based integration with third party. Either you can use Cisco devices. So it means there is no such thing. You cannot blame on Cisco ISE. Oh, you cannot do this for me. You cannot integrate third party devices. No, it's possible. This was Cisco ISE introduction. And I will explain you another video related to Cisco ISE use cases, okay?